prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
don't know, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action than no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, Watson gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Baltimore.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive, now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jannard Avery. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Down and goal.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field.
They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson rolling to his right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaiimmortal comes on. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
With the score, Ravens 7, Texans nothing.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape. He's got a man, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for the Ravens. 48 yards. On 1st down, it's Watson. That's caught by Jackson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Jackson.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
From 8 yards out, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Jackson. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. On the draw, this is Henderson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And his guys are going to get the foot. Ball at the 37-yard line.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. Flush to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as the Ravens push further out in front.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Texans 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You get
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. And look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 46. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson now. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the gun, Watson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw, Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. The last catch took them 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Operating from the gun. Watson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Now here's Pollard. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Another shot from the one on second and goal. From the gun, Watson flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 40, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
27 yards there, a first down.
Here we go. 5, 60 or
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. Back now in Houston. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
The Texans take over.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. After the interception, here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it, and he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 30-yard line.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. They find some open field here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
That's another Texans first down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And it's caught. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Anderson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 3-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson out to his left. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The safety, Morgan Burnett, that time gets home for the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
3rd and goal, Jackson. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells there to make the grab. And the Texans cut into that lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13.
Score, Ravens 31, Texans 18.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Cohen now to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And Watson's going to throw it here. Forced out to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Touchdown.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. 51 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for two. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. And he's
What it is, baby.
and
That's
it's
what it
fumbled.
is.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing is Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Monte Nicholson picks it. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking long for Westbrook. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Batting that one free defensively was Lonnie Johnson. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. He's going deep for Brown. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total, but they're still coming up.